And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to, for the second of two streams, Toluca FC versus San Diego FC 2026 CONCACAF Champions Cup round of 16 leg 2. 2-3 on aggregate. San Diego leads on aggregate by 1. Of course, away goals will matter, and Toluca has 2 of those. Just like Cruz Azul last night. One with a 1-1 draw. Toluca could do the same. So we will see what happens with San Diego Toluca. That'll be very interesting. And can San Diego finish their upset? They had a really good result last week. We will review this game once it's over. Right now, 1-1 draw between America and Philly. The second goal that I was speaking about got taken off, got chopped off for offside or a foul or something. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Philly has 4 minutes to score a goal to knock out America on away goals. As of now, Philly are still advancing, or America are still advancing to play Nashville. Seattle Sounders Vancouver are playing at the same time as Toluca San Diego, but there's 3-0 aggregate there. Seattle's probably advancing unless Vancouver wins 3-0 and then goes extra time or wins 4-0. Either way, that's going to be tough for Vancouver to overcome. That's why we chose this game, because Toluca certainly can overcome their deficit, but also San Diego could also win. So, Toluca FC contra San Diego FC en la Copa Campeones de la CONCACAF, octavos de final, partido vuelta, 2-3 global, San Diego líder al momento. Goals visitar al momento para Toluca. Start 11s are as follows. For Toluca, we have Luis Garcia, the back four of Castro. We have Bruno Mendez. We have Federico Pereira and Franco Romero. The midfield four of Jesus Gallardo. We have Santiago Simon, Paulinho, and Jesus Angulo. And up top we have Paulinho and Jorge Diaz. On the bench is Alexi Vega. He is not playing, or he's playing off the bench if he does play. San Diego FC in goal, Duran Ferry, we'll go with it. Oscar Verhaven. We have Chris McVeigh, Ian Pilcher, Luca Bombino. The midfield three of Hannibal Godoy, Yepez Farkov, and Ani Valakari. And the front three of Anders Dreyer, Lewis Morgan, and Amal Pellegrino. Of course, Lewis Morgan replacing Ingvartsen, who got the red card. McVeigh replacing Dua, who got the late red card for San Diego. Right now, San Diego leads the tie. Away goals will possibly matter. We will keep an eye on the score of the Seattle-Vancouver game as well. I don't think there's going to be a multi-view for this one, so it is what it is. 1 minute to go. America holding on for dear life. America holding on for dear life, as it is. One minute to go, and America will advance. With that being said, right now it looks like America will advance to play Nashville, which looking pretty good for Nashville's sake. I like their chances. If Philly could draw America and Mexico, which, you know what? How we doing? with that being said, America, one last kick of the game for Philly. If they score on this free kick, they will advance to play Nashville, and I don't think that's going to happen. When will the whistle be blown from the ref before we move on to this next game? And it's full time! America will advance. 1-1 draw, 2-1 on aggregate. America advances to play Nashville in the quarterfinals. America gets through by the skin of their teeth. So at least they got through. See what they do against Nashville. And now we'll move on to the Toluca San Diego game. Once CONCACAF or Fox Sports gets it there. Toluca's winning today. Probably, but we'll see. I mean, Miami just lost. So we have Nashville, Club America is one of our known quarterfinals, and Cruz Azul LAFC. The winner of this game will play Galaxy or Mount Pleasant, which really looks like Galaxy right now. Vancouver or Seattle will play the winner of Tigres Cincinnati. At the end of tomorrow night, we'll know all of our quarterfinals. But 2 full quarterfinals are known now. So it's Nashville SC versus Club America. All right. Keep an eye on the rest. And we move on. So America, Nashville, Cruz Azul, LAFC. Those will both be interesting. Let's go Toluca. We shall see how they do. We'll go over their starting 11s once again. Close this game out. There we go. Once again, in goal for Toluca, Luis Garcia. Wolff. Castro, back four of Castro. Bruno Mendes, Federico Pereira, Franco Romero. Midfield 4 of Jesus Gallardo, Santiago Simon, Helino, Jesus Angulo. Up top, Paulinho, and Jorge Diaz. Start 11 for San Diego. Duran Ferry, back 4 of Verhaven, Chris McVeigh, Ian Pilcher, Luca Bombino. Midfield 3 of Hannibal Godoy, Yepez Sperkov, Oni Valakari. Front 3 of Anders Dreyer, Lewis Morgan, Amal Pellegrino. They honestly kind of do. Estadio Nemesio Diaz, which is one of the most awesome stadiums I've ever seen. And I wish I could go there and experience it once. San Diego wearing their away kits, Toluca wearing their red. Still slowly coming back from injury. I think that's as far. Yeah. Still slowly coming back from injury, getting fit again. So that's why he's not starting here. And I would assume he didn't start on the weekend because I don't know why they would start him on the weekend over this game. So let's check that because either way. Last starting 11. Oh, no, he did start on the weekend. For some reason, he started on the weekend. That makes no sense. In a 1-1 draw with Atlas, he played all 90 minutes. He played 9 against Juarez, 11 or 17 minutes against San Diego, 90 against Atlas, and he didn't even start in this match. You were right. You were right. They struggled, and Nashville held them. Nashville held them away from scoring more than one goal. You were right. How we doing, Isaiah? Let's see if Toluca gets upset by San Diego. Chivas beating Leon 1-0 on a Wednesday night Liga MX game while CONCACAF's being played. Chivas Super Líder. Watching videos about March events in LA. Gonna go see the cherry blossoms in LA. Man, that sounds awesome. A little bit jealous. A little bit jealous. I mean, I'd rather see the cherry blossoms in Japan, but if all I could do was go to LA, I would too. To see them, I would too. Don't even gotta go to DC or Japan for it. Oh yeah, DC has them too, yeah. Waiting for this game to get started. Here we go. Miami's a joke and Berterame such an overrated player. I mean, this was their chance. They built up the Avengers, the CONCACAF Avengers, CONCACAF and CONMEBOL Avengers to win this tournament, and they just shit their pants against Nashville. And that's nothing against Nashville, but Miami, they won the MLS Cup. They're coming off winning the MLS Cup. They had the bye, and they lost to Nashville after building the Avengers. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they will. And we're off. Toluca kicks off, and we're underway. They're down by a goal on aggregate. They have 2 away goals, but because they're not tied, that does not matter yet. Now, if they score a goal, they would be ahead on away goals if they scored a goal and made it 1-0. If San Diego made it a 1-1 game, they would be winning 4-3. And they would still need another away goal to set up extra time. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you can't beat Nashville in Champions Cup, no, you ain't winning Libertadores. If you're a CONCACAF team that makes me want to believe, you want to make me believe that you'd win CONCACAF or CONMEBOL, win CONCACAF first. I didn't say it was easy, but playing forward. Shot over the bar. Toluca puts it over the bar. 0-0. 0-0 esta noche. 2-3 global. 2-3 on aggregate. Made it hard. Also, America sucks frauds too. Philadelphia putting up a good fight against America makes Miami loss look even funnier and hilarious and kind of embarrassing. Philadelphia has nothing to lose. They're trash to start the year. Yeah, and also that means Nashville has a really good chance because if Philadelphia could draw America in Mexico and only lose 1-0 at home with how bad they've been, I think Nashville has a really good chance of beating America. And I didn't really need to see that game play out the way it did to say that, but I even feel more emboldened to say that I think Nashville has a good chance of beating America. And I think right now I'm leaning towards Nashville. Of course, my predictions are on Friday for the quarterfinal round after I recap the round of 16. But right now I'm leaning towards Nashville. Like, all things considered, I'm leaning towards Nashville. It's not like this was the only bad game. Yes. There will be some games hosted in Mexico, 4 to be exact, which is better than 0. 1 at Azteca, I think America, Tigres, but there are 4. Yeah. Saved by Ferry. A 0-0 draw would suffice for San Diego. I'd still review the game. Whoa. The hell was happening with Mexico? Everyone getting injured. I mean, Malagón, Ruiz, Araujo. Yeah. It's not pretty. I mean, Memo was only supposed to curse Malagón. He cursed the whole damn team. I'm joking. He didn't curse anybody. It's a joke. But dread it, run from it. Destiny still arrives. Memo Ochoa starts the World Cup. That sounds fun. Cruz Azul needs a stadium already. They're not getting one. There's a debate floating around who's better, Larrea or Segura. Your thoughts? I love Richie. Don't get me wrong. I love Richie, but I think he's an amazing player. I think he's good, but I think Richie is perfect for CONCACAF games. He's perfect for MLS, but playing against bigger teams, I'd say Segura. You know, I mean, if you want to CONCACAF the game up, Richie would be better. Or frankly, you play. I mean, Ali Ahmed would play, but he's more on the wing now. I'd rather Davies play up top and Segura play on one side and Larrea play on the other. That's what I want the most. And Adekube subbing in for one of them. And then of course, Ahmed and Davies playing on the wings instead of playing at the back. Saved by Ferry. But, I mean, if I had to choose one and we're starting Davies on one side as a left back, it depends on what you want. And if you want a more free-flowing game and less CONCACAF, dark arts, Segura. If you want dark arts and tough play and doggedness, it's Richie. It depends on what you want. And Segura can play in the midfield as well. I agree, so that's good. There's more versatility there. Richie played in the midfield earlier in his career, and it wasn't where he should be playing. I think even Toronto learned that back when they first got him. And then they put him at the back, and all history was written, right? But, I mean, Richie is getting a bit older. So, 0-0. So, yeah, I mean, I think Segura's getting close to his prime. Oh, yeah, Alistair Johnston. Right, true. But he's still hurt, so that's a little bit. If he's ready by the World Cup, yeah, give him a chance. But either way, yeah, good point. Like, if I wasn't completely, like, if there was no bias to Richie, and he didn't play for Toronto or he didn't come back, because I like Richie. I do. But, yeah, I mean, Segura is closer to getting into his prime. Richie's getting close to getting out of his prime. So, Richie is just starting to get out of his prime. And I'm not saying that to say he's washed, but he's definitely getting a little bit long in the tooth. Yeah, Johnson is injured, yeah. Davies as a winger, please. Especially now it's better than playing defense, especially with his injuries. And I think we have the outside backs to play instead of him. I think if we played him, I would agree with that. But I do agree with that. I wish he was, but I'm excited for the FIFA March friendlies. I mean, yeah. Johnston pulled a Levi Garcia, got married during the Gold Cup and dipped. And you know what? Shot saved by Ferry. parried back out for a throw-in. Yeah. Either way, wasn't he? I don't know. Didn't he? Canada's built up so much they could put Davies at striker for all we care. Okay, that's a little bit. Honestly, with the way things are going, Toluca shot wide. Honestly, with the way things are going and the fact that Promise David got hurt, I like Tanny Luashe, but that's a thought. That's honestly a thought. Davies playing at striker is honestly a thought. You know. Fair play to both of them, two great players. Why does it not feel like a World Cup year? The hype's not there yet for me. Because it just, I don't know. Like, I kind of understand how you feel. Like, I know it's a World Cup year, but I feel like there was more hype for the freaking Club World Cup last year. Honestly, like going in. Like, of course, yeah, they price people out. Yeah, there you go. Lack of marketing, they price people out. I think a lot of the Olympians in general, I think the Winter Olympics got really marketed well, and I think especially with Elisa Liu and all that, the hockey, for better or for worse, I think the Olympics, there were some Olympians who were well loved because of the Olympics, and there's a lot of scandals with the Olympics in North America from the North American countries. Curling, for a fun one, the Bootgate for the fun one, and then of course Kash Patel showing up in the freaking locker room after the hockey gold medal. So for the hockey team, so I mean, what I'm saying, and then the World Baseball Classic just happened, and frankly, I think there were a lot of people that got hyped about the World Baseball Classic. I think the World Baseball Classic did a better job of promoting itself than what the World Cup should be doing right now, frankly. And honestly, same. And that's injury down and my TV. Oh, Lord. Players down hurt. Toluca, Ferry down, and Paulinho down. And the refs talking. Could this be a penalty? There'll be more hype in May. I hope so. Who I got today? I think Toluca still wins. I think Toluca wins. Trust me, the Rapids have the same problem with the lack of marketing. They advertise the game versus Miami a lot in the city, though. Well, yeah, I don't disagree. Four nations cleared the World Cup in marketing. It was for a Canadian sport that was losing viewers at a point in 2024. And then overall, I think the four nations in Olympics have done a lot good for hockey and heated rivalry. And Ferry gets hit in the head by the knee of Paulinho. Now, of course, if I had HBO Max, I'd watch heated rivalry. I guess I just got to wait till Paramount buys Warner Brothers Discovery. Yeah, completely. Either way. It's going to be tough for San Diego. I mean, it's in Mexico. It was always going to be tough. Yeah, I agree with that. Here in the Toronto area, I was disappointed with the World Baseball Classic coverage, probably because they aren't Rogers affiliated like the Blue Jays. Yeah, in Canada, it kind of, yeah, it was lacking. Which is sad because Canada finally made the knockout stage. And if you're a baseball fan, people knew. If you aren't a baseball fan, like, I think most people got the idea that they made the knockout stage when the knockout stage USA game was about to be played. And I guess, thankfully, the quarterfinal was the USA, but then Canada quickly blew that. But so people only really started getting behind them once they were about to lose. There was only, 2 days in between the end of the group stage and the round of quarterfinals? So, yeah, I agree. probably because you're right. But either way, I mean, from my point of view, people run on energy faster. We just need a tie. We're ahead by 1. Yeah, if you draw, you're through. Yeah, if you draw, you're through. Even if it's like 2-2. As long as you score a goal, you're good. Unless you allow 2. Most 9,000 feet of elevation, bro. People follow what the media tells them. Blue Jays, but not Team Canada. Well, I mean, the Blue Jays are pretty much Canada's team at this point. "14 minutes, but at this point, 0-0. Man, the TV telecast is doing bad over there. Playing forward. They fired Ambrice. They got nothing. What's there to be hot about as an L-Tree fan going round of 16 FC? Header. Toluca on the ball. Neymar just scored. Well, good for him. Yeah. Washed. Oh! Saved by Ferry. I thought Toluca was about to score there. Okay, so 1 goal. He's playing in Brazil. Miami fires Mascherano. Who do you think they should bring? Xavi. I don't know. Xavi. Thoughts on Mascherano? The Miami is out. I mean, I don't blame him for this one. No. I don't blame Mascherano for this one. No. I can't. Jorge Mas, David Beckham, all the powers that be signed the Avengers, and they could not beat Nashville. I don't think that was a failing of Mascherano. I mean, that's a failing. I mean, of course, you got to score on the road probably. No penalty, advantage played, San Diego playing forward. Yeah, you would want them to score goals, but it's not like tactically it was his fault. Now, if they fire him because they wanted this so badly, I mean, I can't feel sorry for him, but feels a little bit harsh. But, I thought he was getting better at the end of last year, and I really wouldn't blame this on him. I'd blame it on the powers that be. You bought more Avengers to try and somehow probably broke the salary cap rules just to have the Avengers, and you lost to Nashville. And we all know they were going for Champions Cup. We all know that's what they really wanted. And they didn't even do the Avengers shit for the Club World Cup. They did it now. He's probably getting fired just because you lost, and it's easier to get rid of the manager than get rid of the 6-7 Avengers you signed, right? I think they signed the wrong players. They didn't score. They're not really scoring. Their defense. Dane St. Clair isn't really, he's looking more like Canada Dane St. Clair than Minnesota Dane St. Clair. I could have told you that was going to happen. That mistake was really his. 4 guys end up in the goal. He feels like he got fouled, which he really didn't. I mean, you could argue, but they were never going to overturn that. Leaves out the rebound and goes in. I blame Dane St. Clair the most, which, I mean, you know where I stand on him. I blame Dane St. Clair the most. Guy ain't even the Minnesota Dane St. Clair when it comes to playing for Miami and playing in MLS. He's playing like Canada Dane St. Clair. He's no good. Dude the pressure's getting to him. It has to be. Now he truly feels pressure, unlike what he felt at Minnesota. I think that's the difference. For Canada, he feels pressure to do well for his country and fill the shoes of Milan Borjan, who made some really clutch saves. Cross in for San Diego, header cleared. Which he never, when he feels pressure, I think that makes him look worse. In Miami, he feels that sort of pressure because Miami don't accept losses. Arguably, I mean, he's had some really crazy or really big moments where he almost screwed up where he didn't pay for it. I think Rocco Rios Novo looked better than any moment that Dane St. Clair played. They should have stuck with Rocco, and he played well against Charlotte. I don't think Dane St. Clair was the move. They needed Martinez or Miga. St. Clair can't kick a soccer ball properly. Yeah. They're not doing that. Is he Messi's friend? No. I mean, you're right. For an actual good manager, they probably should, but it'll just be frickin' Xavi. Felipe Luis, Guardiola's only really wants to coach Spain at this point. I could see Felipe Luis, though. Even though he's more Atletico, I could see Felipe Luis. I could see that. I could see them doing that. Fair enough, yeah. The guy who bought Bertarame was Jorge Mas. Nil-nil. 21st minute. Oh. San Diego holding on for dear life, and they're doing it. We all know Pep is leaving City soon. You can't keep doing 1 more year contracts forever. I agree, and I think this is Pep's last year at City. St. Clair can't even think the game like Gavrin. Gavrin's assist last game would never happen from St. Clair. I agree. Gavrin might actually be better than St. Clair. Might. I mean, yeah, Gavrin had 2 bad games to start the season, but ever since, I mean, the games he played before this season, before those first 2 games this season, were really good. The other 2 games this season have been pretty good for him. Those first 2 games were bad, but everybody has a couple of bad games. Either way, doesn't help that he had shitty center backs in front of him who shouldn't be playing at all. I think Gavrin's just fine, yeah. if Neymar was scoring goals in Europe, like, yeah, scoring goals in Brazil is better than scoring goals in Saudi Arabia. Header, goal for Toluca. 1-0 Toluca. Bruno Mendes. Header. Toluca has the lead on away goals. 1-0 esta noche. 3-3 global. Let's see if they check this on VAR. But that ends up with Toluca, and it goes in. And, yeah, that was bound to happen. That was bound to happen. But, again, yeah, Neymar scoring goals in Brazil is better than Saudi Arabia, but people are acting like he might still be good. Over the top. Let's see if there's an onside. Ball plays down. Shot, and then off a defender and header. Like, Neymar, he might still be talented, sure. It's like how I felt about Josh Sargent. When I was in high school, people were like, oh, he's the savior of the USMNT. Just because he was around the area, from around the area, you know, living in, right? Neymar is not, people are looking at Neymar with rose-colored nostalgic glasses like, hey, if Messi could get his World Cup and it looks like it's going to be no goal, or at least the ball's still with a goalie, so it's being checked on VAR. But San Diego thinks there's a foul or offside in the buildup, so this might not be a goal. Ball's still with a goalie. It'll go to midfield if it is a goal. VAR check for goal. I didn't say Vinny was better than Neymar. I'm just saying Neymar ain't peak Neymar anymore. And if Brazil wins the World Cup, it ain't going to be because of Neymar completely. Like, he may score the winning goal. He may get them some moments. But is he going to carry them? Arguably, you can't. Frankly, you know what? I'll say it. Messi didn't even carry Argentina to the World Cup. Checking for offside. He did his part. No goal. Offside. Goal kick. San Diego survives that. Offside on Toluca. It's a goal kick. 0-0. Good thing I didn't write the name down of Bruno Mendes. 0-0. 2-3. 0-0 esta noche. 2-3 global. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I got to make my bracket tonight. Vamos San Diego, vamos Toluca. Why are you saying both? I definitely think they need Neymar at the cup. He's the leader, but also knows how to handle high-leverage situations better than any of these players. Fair enough, but that's like Messi 4 years ago. That's exactly what Messi did. That's exactly what Messi was there for. And at the Copa. Like, let's not... Like, yeah, it's an arguable similar situation. And yes, Brazil's looking better with Ancelotti recently. So yes, Brazil is now in it. And if they make it, I think Neymar's more of a Messi. Let's not act like, yes, he's the finishing touch. He's the locker room leader. But scoring goals on goals and turning the clock back 7 years, he might still have his moments, and I think he could. Yes. But he's going to be more like Messi of 2022 than Messi of 2014, if you catch my drift. I think we got to be clear. And same with Cristiano, really. If Portugal goes and does it, you know. Vinny scored record when Brazil is bad. I just think it's more like Messi with Argentina 4 years ago. And I guess still now. I don't like an underdog story. Dude, I mean, look at the team I root for. Talking about. If my team, look at the teams I root for. If they ever win something, it's an underdog story. What do you mean, don't like an underdog story? Okay, except for the Patriots. Even if the Patriots won the Super Bowl this year, it still wouldn't have been an underdog story to some people. Here's a chance. Shot blocked away. Real favorites for 2026, Argentina and Spain. That's what I stand on. Argentina and Spain. Until further notice. Until further notice, Argentina and Spain. Morocco, easy. Morocco's one of the teams who aren't the favorites that I think could win. Which... 30th minute. France. I think Spain is better. I think Argentina is better. I think people are going to bet on France. Yeah. I think they're going to be higher on the odds. Top 5 for sure. I don't know if that's smart, but either way. How far does USA go? It depends if it's fair or not. If they start rigging this shit, quarterfinals or further. Yeah, I mean, I think they'll get further than the quarterfinals. If they start rigging and doing shit, shot wide. If they rig it like South Korea, they're going to the semifinals, probably. If they don't, round of 16 quarterfinals. Depends on how good the USA. And they got to be playing good for that to work. Who on Argentina is better on defense than Vardiol or Vuskovic? Vuskovic has broken all Bundesliga defensive records in year 1. I agree with you. I think Croatia's defense, if they're going to make another run, it's going to be their defense, for sure. I don't disagree. And they got one of the better defenses in the tournament, for sure. Certainly better than Argentina. I don't disagree on that. Playing forward, Toluca. Saved. I wish we could find out. But thanks to you-know-who, we won't be able to find that out. We were about to find that out 2 weeks from now, but thanks to you-know-who, we won't. You know, it'd be easy if they... Either way. Yeah. Possible. Either way, 30th minute corner for Toluca. San Diego holding on for dear life as of now. Header. Two-three, Toluca playing forward. Canada would have a chance against Argentina, but not Spain. Well, I mean, if you watch Copa America, I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. Well, speaking of, what's going on in the Vancouver game? Oh, shit. Vancouver scored. It's 1-0 for the Whitecaps. Javon Badwal scores in the 25th minute. 3-1 on aggregate. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that's happening. 33rd minute. 1-0 Whitecaps, which means 3-1 on aggregate. But at least if they score 3 goals and get a clean sheet, extra time. What if that game goes to extra time? Don't push it. Either way, wish we were playing Galaxy instead. Saved. Canada did so well against Argentina in both games, Copa America. You saying that seriously, or are you trying to joke on me? Because I thought they did well. I mean, yeah, they lost, but I thought they did well. Especially for Canada, you know? Especially for Canada. You know, I thought they did well. And they can only do better now. Like, all the stuff they went through, I think they can only do better now. I think Argentina, I won't say it's gotten worse, but they've plateaued. I think Canada's gotten better over the past 2 years. So, at least when they're not playing games against CONCACAF teams, but, you know, whatever. That's just Canada being Canada. We'll see. I mean, I honestly, frankly, probably. Toluca. Cleared away by San Diego? Yes. Toluca on the ball. Corner for Toluca. James Rodriguez, Copa America. Better than other clubs he plays. Yeah. First, Canada missed clear chances. Argentina was not good the whole tournament. Yeah, I agree. That first game was a lot closer than the second. Yeah. Playing forward. (71.1% possession to 28.9%). San Diego holding on for dear life. Which, I mean, is it shocking? No. Matteo Silvetti for one. Matteo Silvetti played for Silvetti? Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. But, I mean, the USA is the same way. Yeah, I agree with that. Which led to the James rejuvenation arc, which was fun. You know? (37th minute). I saw Prestiani was caught up with Argentina. Argentina will never... I did not know that. Prestiani got called up to Argentina. Okay. Wow. 38th minute. Player down hurt for San Diego. Player down hurt. Like, wow, there's no need for it. He's garbage anyways. Feels like they're rewarding him. It is 0-0. 2-3 on aggregate. Yeah, I don't think Prestiani should be called up by Argentina. I never thought he was that good. You know? '40th minute. McVay wants VAR to be checked. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't disagree. I mean, he got kicked out of the NHL. He ain't even coaching anymore. That's got to be hard to do. I mean, yeah, true. I think people see Suarez more as the biter, though. That's like, I mean, yeah, of course, the Evra situation with Suarez, of course, yeah, but people look at Suarez more as the biter, and I think that helps him, weirdly enough. And he also got his heaviest suspensions because he bit people. Oh, and also spit on somebody. So, I mean, at first, I don't think he was talking about now. I think he was talking about at one time. But either way, you know, I think Suarez sort of, I mean, I think he should get shit for both, but, you know, biting and spitting is assault, but being bigoted is just not much. Like, those are both red lines. Those are both red lines. Now, half the world hates Suarez. I don't disagree, but he's still got a big football career. The powers that be only suspended him for the biting. Like, people forget, like, he didn't even get that harsh, and I mean, it was even before 2020. Now, if it was after 2020, things changed. If he pulled what he pulled on Evra, and there's a goal for Toluca. 1-0. This one's going to count. Jesus Angulo, 1-0. 1-0. 3-3 on aggregate. San Diego has a score. Either way. Gallardo scores. 1-0. 3-3. 1-0 esta noche. 3-3 global. Goals visitar para Toluca. Ferry gives it straight back. And boom. Off the post. And then Gallardo scores. Horrible giveaway. They pass it off the post. And Gallardo puts it in. Yeah, Ghana missed their penalty. I mean, that's nothing. It is still 1-0 for the Whitecaps. Jesus Angulo scores, 43rd minute. That one counts, and Toluca, San Diego's going to kick off close to the halftime whistle. And Cody Rhodes is the real heel, damn it. I agree. Indeed. There's even one story where Everett told him and his brothers they saw Suarez at a restaurant and they almost beat him up, but Suarez was with his wife and kids, so they let him go. Everett was the bigger man. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for wanting to, though. Yeah, Suarez should have got way more of a suspension for that scandal. But of course, you know, if it was in 2020 or later, oh, he would have. Because if somebody wants to beat your ass and only doesn't do it because your family's with you, you said some rancid shit. I've never said he didn't. Offside. You said some rancid shit. San Diego was doing so well, they effed up. Randy's being awesome right now, and you expect me to boo his ass? Hell no, it should be the other way around. This Cody title reign is stale and forced. He's a liability. 3 minutes of stoppage time. I know they had to turn John face, but either way. Three minutes of stoppage time. 1-0 Toluca, 3-3. 1-0 esta noche. 3-3 global. Goals visitar para Toluca. Playing forward. How we doing, soccer guy? How we doing? Vamos. Toluca. Well, right now, cleared away. Toluca's the better team at home. Toluca shot over the bar. Halfway through stoppage time. Player down hurt. Castro off. Final seconds of the half. Free 18. Where's the guy that loved Castro from yesterday? Sun is right here. He's still here. 94 for 49th minute. Halftime, 1-0. San Diego held firm and then made a mistake, and Toluca now is leading on away goals. 1-0 at the half, 3-3 on aggregate. 1-0. Minuto tiempo. 3-3 global. Goals visitar para Toluca. Take a short break at the half. Talk about the stats. Get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back. We will be back. Either way, sit tight, be back. Short break. With that being said, we'll take a short break. We'll be back. Toluca leads at the half on aggregate and on the night with away goals. Can San Diego get a goal back to flip this over or not? We'll see. Sit tight, be back. All right, we're back for the stats of the half. And Whitecaps have a 1-0 lead on the night over the Seattle Sounders. Of course, they need 2 more goals just to send it to extra time over there in Spokane. With that being said, stats of the half of this game. 69% possession, 31% possession, 14 shots to 1, 5 shots on goal to 0, 243 accurate passes, 90% to 83, 68% pass accuracy, 6 fouls to 4, 4 corners to 1, 14 shots to 1, 5 shots on goal to 0, 270 pass to 122, 90% pass accuracy to 68. 10 throws to 7, 2 offside to 1, 2 yellow cards to 2, 0 red cards to 0, 1-0 at the half. And frankly, yeah, Toluca's dominated this game. That I won't disagree with, but I gotta say, when you look at it, when it comes to Toluca San Diego looks more like they're down a man tonight than they were last week. The way they're playing, they look it gets rid of everything I said. Gets rid of everything I said a week ago. The way San Diego's playing, they're playing scared. They were playing to survive. Now they have to score, of course. Now they have to open up and score. $9,000 It's not easy. Like, I know they had the away goals and I know they had the lead. I get it. It's not easy. But you try to get one at least. Because if you get a 1-1, you still advance because it's 4-3 for you. But we'll see what happens over the second half. No, it's not easy, but it's just crazy. If they do that, they open up. They're going to have to try anyway. Exactly. Waiting for the second half to start. Overall, I think he was just asking. Either way. Hormiga scored against Leon 3-0. Oh, it was a penalty. Either way. It was a penalty. Either way. America's the country. America's getting clowned on right now, apparently. Dude, they've been getting clowned on. No difference. Here we go, second half. Oh, Club America. Oh, well, they both getting clowned on. Who are we kidding? I mean, even though they beat Philly or drew Philly, if they never scored that goal, they wouldn't advance. Yeah, it's split away goals. Yeah, it's tied. So away goals. Yeah. Either way, playing forward. Playing forward. Header! Saved by Ferry. Header again! 10 bell save. They're better than America both legs. But yeah, I mean their performance was good tonight. It's a shame they gave up the goal. Yeah. Playing forward. Boom. All right. Playing forward. I meant San Diego this time. Blocked away. I don't know if America could beat Nashville. I agree. I think Nashville's the better team right now, at least. I think Nashville's the better team right now, at least. So, do with that what you will. 48th minute. There we go, 1-0. San Diego needs a goal, and they got to open up. Playing forward, San Diego just walking, really. Nashville's doing pretty good in MLS right now and even got revenge against Miami. Yeah. Nashville's doing good right now. That's why I said I agree. I don't think America are the favorites going into that tie. America suck right now. Like overall, not just against Philly. Hell, they struggled against Olympia. Olympia could have beat them. Things aren't looking good for them. I like Nashville's chances. San Antonio FC beat ASC New Stars 6-0. No surprise. LAFC. I think LAFC, I think that's the most popular team. The Sounders already won. It didn't do much. I don't think so. Galaxy. I mean, the Galaxy are the Galaxy, but I think LAFC are the more hot team. The new hotness of LA, right? So LAFC. I think LAFC, Galaxy, Sounders. I don't think the Galaxy are winning this year. No way. Toluca's going to kill them. If it's Toluca, Toluca's going to kill Galaxy, and San Diego's going to kill the Galaxy. The only reason they got through is they played 2 Caribbean teams so far. Cruz Azul. Certainly Cruz Azul or LAFC. Yeah, a CONCACAF semifinal that's El Trafico would be amazing. It would be awesome. I don't disagree, but either way, that'd be awesome. At least Union didn't bottle in Mexico. They had a pretty good performance. I mean, I still got to cover their games because Messi fans, are Messi fans. But no, they're frauds. I gave them another shot because they won MLS Cup. Now they're frauds. You got to win the Champions Cup for this to matter, and they didn't. And I don't know if they will. This was their best shot. And they didn't do it. '50th minute. Shot wide. The world according to Ryan. I guess. What? Is that what you want me to call it? Ryan's world? The world according to Ryan? What? Who would win the tie? Which one? Right now, if you talk about Toluca, San Diego, as of now, it'd be Toluca with away goals. You're asking about me predicting another one. Wait till Friday. Playing forward. Toluca passes it back. 18 shots to 1. It doesn't feel that way. Who would win the tie? Yeah, this... Playing forward. Shot cleared away. San Diego's best chance so far, and it gets cleared out. Damn, 19 shots to 1. No, I'm not famous. I wouldn't want to, but I would never be. But I would never go to a party like that. But I'm not even famous enough to be asked, so. I guess that's the positives. I guess that's the positives of plugging away. I'm not famous enough to be asked. No worries about all this bullshit. But, no, I would never sell my soul. Never. I would never sell my soul for an old up party, and I would never sell my soul for an island. Never. No. I'd never sell my soul for anything, really, but I will never, ever, ever sell my soul. If there's any... What's the word? Here's a shot. Toluca wide. Salt of the earth. Down to earth, salt of the earth, whatever you want to call it. I will not sell my soul for success. It's not happening. Will not sell my soul for success. It's not happening. I will plug away for success. I will work my ass off. I am never going to sell my soul. And if it ever comes, the money will never change me. I'll still be the same man that I am now. So, Toluca playing forward. Toluca, here's a shot, cross, shot, goal, 2-0. Toluca. Now San Diego needs 2. Paulinho back heeling in. Paulinho scores. '55th, 56th minute. 2-0. 4-3 on aggregate. Boom. But again, I will work. I was talking about you. I was wondering where you were. Oh, Pepito, yeah. Understandable. Understand. I understand. I mean, I had a pretty enjoyable high school experience. I thought I was having fun. People may have been laughing at me and I didn't know about it, but seemed like I was liked either way. But I thought I had a fun experience overall. I mean, but I understand that. It could be a tough time. And I get that. I mean, I was friends with some people that certainly had tough times in high school. I mean, I was friends with groups of everybody. I was friends with at least I thought I was friends with the cool kids. I thought I was friends with the goths. I was friends with the junkies. I was friends with the alcoholics. I made friends with every type of person you could imagine. The slackers, the geniuses, the smart kids. Well, I guess that'd be the same thing. The athletes, the jocks, the nerds. So, I mean, I saw different perspectives. I understand how you feel. I thought I had fun. I think I have fun. I'd say I had fun. I had a fun time personally, but I know how tough it could be. Not because, I mean, there were moments where I felt toughness, felt it being tough, but to say there were moments where I felt like it was tough, for sure, but overall, playing forward, Toluca. Here's a chance shot, goal, 3-0. 3-0 Toluca. Angulo with his second, and it might be offside. Shakes his finger. It might be offside. Let's see if it is a goal. Ref's going to check it, but I totally understand that. And if you don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer or anything, I'd say don't go to college. Go into a trade. Find some good work. Some of that ilk. Don't run up some debt just to my opinion, which is what I did. Don't run up some debt to do something you don't love, or it's not going to help you get a degree, or a degree won't help you in. Now, if you're going to be a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher, yeah, go to college. But if you're not doing anything like that, or meteorologist, I guess, unless I start my own meteorologist network, I will never be on TV doing meteorology because I never went to college. I know my shit. But I know my shit, as some of you have seen when it comes to meteorology. I know my shit, but I've self-taught myself. I know my stuff, but I will never be a TV meteorologist because I didn't go to college. Unless I start my own meteorologist weather channel. Referee checking, 60th minute. So do with that what you will. That's my point. I like the Open Cup. Detroit City 5-1. Westchester United 1-2. Loudoun 1. Colorado Springs 1-3-0 over Azteca FC. Indy 11 3-0. Des Moines Phoenix Rising 4-0. San Ramon. Referee still checking. This is offside. Yeah. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Checked that last night. And it's a goal. It does stick. The goal sticks. 3-0. And it's a goal for Angulo. The goal stands. 3-0. Jesus Angulo put it home. Paulinho. Or was it Paulinho? Paulinho. Back heels it. Yep. Sangulo. Jesus Angulo goal stands. Don't tell me it happened again. 62 minutes. These things happen. I mean, the Goffs and Emos I know / knew. Friendly people. Yeah. 59th minute. (3-0), 5-3 on aggregate. But that's just because either way. (63rd minute). Vancouver's pressing. Hold on. Well, I mean, they have to. They got to get 2 goals. Bodwall scored a goal, and Vancouver's only at 1-0. 3-1 on aggregate over there. Playing forward, cleared away. Toluca is... You know what? I think it's pretty simple. I think this is pretty simple. I don't think there needs to be a review for this one. I won't lie. No disrespect to San Diego, but they still only need 2 goals. Well, if they get those, we'll review the game. But I think this is pretty cut and dry that I can't make it 8. I can't extend a video to 8 minutes out of this. It's pretty cut and dry. Toluca, yeah, 9,000, 6,000 feet. Or is it 6,000? 6,000 feet? I don't know. Either way, whatever altitude at Nemesio Diaz, that's impossible. Vancouver's pressing. Pretty high. Yeah, pretty high. There you go. Playing forward. 65th minute. Just say 9,000. It's over 9,000! Yeah, I mean, the altitude killed San Diego, and they parked the bus. They tried to hold on for dear life, and it didn't pan out, and they really can't open up now. Because honestly, parking the bus before you try to open up really just tires you out more. Like you're running less distance, but you're running harder, you know? I think, I think they got I'm not saying they got what they deserved, but Toluca's always better at home. San Diego's trying. I mean, of course. Of course they're trying. Yeah, it's too late. Too little, too late. Toluca. Playing forward, saved. '67th minute. 3-0. Player down hurt 4. 6-7. 67th minute. Isn't that meme satanic? Isn't 6-7 satanic? Or some shit? Isn't 6-7 satanic? They needed that guy duo at least. Oh, he got a red card. You should know this. You watched the game last week. He got a red card late on in the first leg. And yeah, you're right. They needed him for sure. Yeah, but this game's cut and dry. I mean, as far I've heard that 6-7 is satanic because no, like, was it Santeria or some shit? Like the guy who is the hip hop artist who made the song practices Santeria, or I think that's what it was called. And I don't think South Park made that up. I think he legit is a Satanist. From what I've heard, who you're picking to win this tournament. Now that Miami's out, well, Toluca's back. So, Toluca. Because at this point, I mean, Nashville's good, but America's not beating Nashville. Cincinnati is not going to beat whoever comes out of Seattle, Vancouver. LAFC Cruz Azul, that's possible. Galaxy's not beating Toluca. I still got Toluca. Right now, I still got Toluca. I don't think Santeria is Satanism. It's more like African bush witchcraft. Oh, well, I had no idea. I don't know anything about it. Seattle wins, then Seattle. Well, at least it's not Vancouver. Haircut. I got a haircut 2 weeks ago. It was like, what, 2 weeks ago? Miami were a disgrace. I agree. I got a haircut like 2 weeks ago. Mighton coming on and Eisner coming on. Fair enough. Miami would have won it. Venezuela saved baseball. I agree. That was funny. That was awesome. Watching Venezuela win last night was awesome. I was happy, especially happy for Salvi Perez, Andres Jimenez. Acuna Jr. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. Yeah, I know which one you're referencing. I know what you're referencing. Hey, I finally knew one. 71st minute. South America is the only continent that's won the World Cup, Olympic gold versus NBA players, and now the WBC. What do you mean? What do you mean about Olympic gold versus NBA players? When did that happen? Was that Argentina? Had to be, right? Wide. Had to be Argentina. Right. Luis Scola. It had to be Argentina. Venezuela. 2026. Argentina 2004. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Had to be Argentina. Manu Ginobili. Okay, there we go. Luis Scola? Or is he too young for that gold medal? Luis Scola? Former Raptors legend, Luis Scola. Corner for San Diego. I don't know about a Raptors legend who played for the Raptors. 73rd minute. Header. And Walter. I mean, your eyes don't close when you die. Like, have you not seen a scene where somebody dies in the movies and they pull somebody's eyelids down with their fingers? Of course, if you die in your sleep, then your eyes are closed. But if you die awake, your eyelids don't close. Do you not notice that? Hopefully the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers, but Kings definitely not. No, they ain't winning nothing. At least no. 74th minute. Blue Jays will be one and done in October. No, they won't. Blue Jays will go back to the World Series. Blue Jays are going back to the World Series. 74th minute. We'll see. Normalcy will be returned. Excited for Michigan football. Why? Boston or Baltimore is going to get swept in by LA in the World Series next season. 74th minute. Playing forward, 75th minute. Coach Kyle Whittingham, former Utah Utes coach. Oh yeah. He replaced Sharon Moore. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. 75th minute, 3-0. Yeah, at this point, no review needed. San Diego parked the bus, tired themselves out. Toluca overpowered them, and the altitude helped it happen. Toluca won at home, as you would have expected. Cool, I just read something to explain to me. Sensory is more like voodoo without casting spells, or actual witchcraft is more like its cool step cousin that doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, so basically... So basically, TikTok witches. Got it. 76th minute. Now, if San Diego scores 2 goals and it stops there, we have extra time. Let's not forget that. If San Diego scores 2 goals in 14 minutes and they don't allow another, they will go to extra time, which would not be what I want to see. This game's already late. Please, God, no extra time. San Diego should have used Japan's tactics. They probably would have done better. Like, it's just, I know why San Diego did it, but they're acting like they're down a man now and not last week. Oh, over the bar. If they did give away that, well, doesn't matter now. Well, it would make it easier for them to get the away goals back. Alexi Vega, well, no, that would be a tie game. If they didn't give away the penalty last week late on, you know, they would have. Tigres might be cooked. We'll find out. We'll watch tomorrow, and that'll be the game we review. Cross missed. Three 0. Doing a double watch along? No, it's just this game. Speaking of, 1-1, Seattle scores. Tie over. Seattle's going to beat the Whitecaps. That's the one thing the Whitecaps did not need. A goal against, and they allowed it. They allowed a goal against. 1-1. 1-1. That is a goal for Denny Musovski, who somehow just got called up for North Macedonia. Game ends like this, even Tigres wins, they would have to close out as a visitor. They don't, well, there's something called, they don't play them till the final. But, yeah, I think what? That's one loss each, and then one win each. Goal differential might be, well, yeah, goal differential might be different. Either way. '81st minute. We ever gonna have stats on screen for us to see. Whenever I get Adobe Premiere Pro or whatever. He said stats, not the game. Yeah, I need graphics. I know. Or After Effects. I mean, Miami shocked me today. I think they shocked everybody. '82 minutes. Cleared away. Had them going far. We all did. I had them winning the whole fucking thing. Here we are. Old school like 90s and 2000s. It's pretty much like radio. This is old school. Probably even champions. Yeah, I had Miami winning the whole thing before that. For Caso. '83rd minute. '84th minute. Miami, I can't stop laughing. It's so funny. Honestly, don't blame you. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Really. It's a hilarious thing. Yeah, at this point, yeah. Playing forward San Diego. No, I know your advice. And thank you for the advice. But I'll take my sweet ass time. That's my problem. Headed away. '84th minute. But again, thank you for the advice. You're right. No, you're certainly right. But you are right. I never said you weren't. I should get After Effects. I should get a green screen. I should do X, Y, and Z. I'll do that on my own time. Seattle's winning. Oh, they just 2-1. Paul Rothrock. What do you know? 2-1 Seattle. Paul Rothrock. What do you know? I have no clue. I think it's still up. I think it's still going to happen. 85th minute. So, you're right. Oof. Dude, you are unlucky as hell. Isn't that what led to your first injury? Dude, you are unlucky as hell. I feel sorry for you. I'm glad Miami losing made you feel better, though, but damn, you're unlucky. Screw Libertadores, CONCACAF Champions is where it's at. Yeah, we know. Yeah. I think it happens. Did he just write the formation on a board? Like, in numbers? Nah, I need to see that again. What the? And San Diego gets a red card. Damn. Oof. Chris McVeigh gets a red card. So that's why. Second yellow is a red card for Chris McVeigh. Fell. I get it. He's off. I mean, it was a second yellow, and that's... Ugh, they can't overturn a second yellow, though. Straight red, that probably would have been overturned. Either way. That is crazy. He showed it on the freaking whiteboard. 3-2-4. Okay. 86th minute. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. Didn't think so. Now they're desperate. I mean, if they win Leagues Cup or finish top 3 in Leagues Cup, or they win the MLS Cup, or they finish high enough in the standings, I mean, they'll still make it. So, I mean, they still have a chance. They have multiple chances to make it back into Champions Cup. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, no review. No review for this. We're good. '88th minute, substitution. Miami was literally on the easier side, no excuses. Poor Vancouver, they didn't take this year seriously. They've been struggling too. Just because they beat Toronto 3-0, that was their best game of the year. Well, that's true. That's true. That is true. They can't play both at the same time. You're right. Playing forward, 89th minute, header, cleared away. Yeah, Vancouver's had their problems too. No, it was against Minnesota. Oh, yeah, they won 6-1 there. Oh, I forgot about that. It's funny. Oh, yeah, they beat Minnesota 6-1. Or 6-0, my bad. And they beat Portland 4-1. Okay, they just had a bad night against Seattle. I'm kind of glad they did, though. I don't want to be sweating a Vancouver Champions Cup again, especially now that Miami's out. And with the fact that all these Liga MX teams got their best players going to the camp to get ready for the World Cup by the time the semifinals and finals come around. So I'm glad Seattle knocked them out. I mean, fuck Seattle, but I didn't want Vancouver to win this tournament at all. So I'm glad they screwed it up. I'm glad. I don't want to be sweating that shit again when this time is probably going to happen if they were that close. 3-0 Toluca, 3-0 esta noche, 5-3 global. 90th minute, are they going to blow the whistle or how much stoppage time? Do we have to? Just blow the whistle. Do we have to? Playing forward. Do we have to play this out? Do we have to play 5-6 extra minutes? Can we just blow the damn whistle? I don't see a plus yet saved. Ferry rolls it. I don't see a plus yet, so free kick. Just blow the whistle. This game's over, man. Just blow it. $3-0. 91st minute. It's out. Do we have to be playing this long? Won't they have more teams for Club World Cup? I heard that's possible. 5-1 on aggregate for Seattle, and it looks like they've moved on. Foul. Three minutes of stoppage time. Oh, that's not that bad, actually. Halfway through stoppage time. See if the Vancouver-Seattle game is over. Yep. Seattle won. Seattle full time. Full time. 2-1 on the night, 5-1 on aggregate for Seattle. Seattle advances. Playing forward. Shot goal! 4-0! 4-0 Toluca. Whoa, golazo. 6-3 on aggregate. Jesus Gallardo. Cuatro a 0 esta noche, 5-3 global, Toluca avanzar. San Diego, but you should have tried sooner. Agreed. Seattle moves on against Vancouver. And that should be it for Toluca. And that's full time. Full time for that match as well. $4-0 for Toluca at home. They had some danger. 6-3 on aggregate. Toluca advances. Okay. Put any bets in? No. Refs suck, but those Reds hurt them more in the altitude. Toluca advances. Toluca will play Galaxy or Mount Pleasant. 4-0 on the night. 6-3 on aggregate. 4-0 esta noche. 5-3 global, or 6-3 global. There we go. There you go. Toluca advances. We'll fill this out, then we'll end the stream, and I'll be done for the night because, frankly, yeah, this one's pretty obvious. No review needed. This one's pretty obvious. All right, so round of 16, 8 will be Seattle Sounders. So Seattle advances to play the winner of Cincinnati Tigres, 5-1 on aggregate, 5-1. Toluca FC beats San Diego 6-3 on aggregate to play the winner of Galaxy Mount Pleasant. Feels like the old CONCACAF days with that one. We'll wait to fill that one out. So we have Mount Pleasant Galaxy play tomorrow to figure out who plays Toluca. Then we'll cover Tigres Cincinnati tomorrow. With that being said, there you go. No review because, frankly, this one's pretty obvious. San Diego got their asses kicked. It's that simple. San Diego got their asses kicked. Red cards hurt them this week. Red cards from last week hurt them this week. Toluca were the better team, and they do what they do at home. So that's pretty easy to explain. So no review needed. No review needed. With that being said, I will see you tomorrow. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Since you've got on live streams, comment on this video. Hit that hype button to get this up in the algorithm. Hit that join button to become a member. Of course, watch the Miami RSR once this is over. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along at Tigres Cincinnati, 8 p.m. And then we'll review that game no matter what because it is the last game of the round. Friday, we'll have our round of 16 recap quarterfinal predictions. And then, of course, Saturday, Toronto FC plays. And then Sunday, we cover the Portland Timbers versus LA Galaxy. So that's what we got. So with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. No review because don't need one. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.